organize a little bit here. Look at this. Everything has their place, but man, it's a cluster of the magnets. But I'll get them cleaned up, get us all ready to go for the next work day. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we got it organized. So let's go over it. Let's talk about some bits here. Impact drill bits, all those. So here we go. You see, a little more organized. Got plenty of space here. This is what I usually do about 3 times a year, because it always gets, you know, when you're working on stuff, you just throw stuff up here so it doesn't get lost, because they're small, obviously. I usually keep all my little miniature nut drivers, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch. Just got these. They basically, you can basically swap them. Let me see if I can. Kind of hard to do with one hand here. Sorry about the shaky cam. So these right here, you can pop them off. A little hard. And then obviously magnets. And then you can swap them to a 3/8, 5/16. So they're basically not a gimmick, but it's, you know, you can carry one bit and have 2 different sizes, which is great actually. I mean, it's going to come in handy. I just saw them at my local tool store, picked a couple of them up. They're pretty cheap. We'll try them out. I do like how they're shallow. I don't know if you can see if it's going to focus on them, but they're shallow. But I use these a lot. There's not always a battery right here anyway. And then we've got your number 2s, your small Phillips. And you can see that I like these. I think these are what, 2 inch or 1.5 inch length bits. We got a couple extra longer ones, and then extensions as well. And then your 3/8 adapters, and a couple here. So basically, I like using the smaller ones because you can see you can get right up. It's compact. You can get right up on the fastener, whatever you're trying to screw out, and you can get max torque, max leverage. There's always a time and place for the little extension ones, but absolutely you're going to want, you know, the shortest bit, I would say, just for confined spaces, for everything, everyday usage. I find it easier. I would recommend, you'll see here in a second, the Makitas. I've tried almost all brands as far as bits, except for the German, like, you know, the German ones, because there's no need to spend $5 per each one, right? No, I just haven't gotten, you know, it's not my area. I'm not going to special order them. These ones have been working out just fine. These are Makita's new ones. They just launched not too long ago. I have a few kits of them, and I do like their 3/8 adapter for the hex, because I've broken, these are Milwaukee's. They're usually my go-to, but I snap probably 3 or 4 of those a year. So I haven't snapped one of the Makitas yet, so we'll see about that. So just keep that in mind. As far as the bits go, I mean, there's so many of them here. We're going to go through all my other ones here, but this is what I keep on a daily basis. This is what it's supposed to look like, not from the intro of the video, but this is what it's supposed to look like. You can come in here, grab your number 2, grab your T25s, T15s for, you know, T15s for composite decking screws, all that kind of stuff. T30s for the big fasteners for sure. But it's all here. That's basically, I mean, you got your little nut drivers, and you got your little Craig 1/4 inch hex there as well, just because I'm still building out my Polk station a little bit here. But that's basically what we have for this. Right up front, right when you walk in, right when you get in the back of the trailer, you've got whatever you need up here. Now I also have in my Vito pack, I do have the full Makita kit in here. This is a full, you'll see it in a second. There's a full one in there, and then I have multiple 3/8 adapter bits for, you know, 1/2 inch, 14 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 10 millimeter. They're all in there as well. And then extension, you know, your bit extensions right here. And then I do have a magnet on the side, and it's going to keep some of your regular bits as well. I would highly recommend. This is a short stubby flathead. Milwaukee makes them. They sell them in individual packets. I think they're like $3 a piece, but they're well worth it. You can take off, you can speed take off wall plates with this, obviously. But I have not found a Milwaukee kit that had one of these in it. So you have to buy them separately, which is kind of a bummer, actually. Anyways, so that's what I use for, I mean, on my daily basis. That's, you know, I have everything in here I need, but as far as bit wise, that's gonna keep it. Now, if I, if I'm coming to a project that I need to actually, something different, I've got multiple guys working, then obviously I have my drawers full of other bits. So the first one, mostly Milwaukee cases. You can see this pretty ran over. I don't use these little inserts very much at all, because I find that they actually come out, like, you can see these. You can obviously install any of these into the 1/4 inch. I just don't like them because if you're driving multiple screws or nails or bolts, and then the bits will come out of the actual extension, and it really pisses me off. I don't like it at all. But they're here. I'm not going to throw them away. And you got multiple kits, so this is very handy to have. Like, if in a pinch, you can have pretty much every bit there is really in a small little case. But you can see that's basically the gist of it. And then you have your packet, 15-piece number 2s. This is not full, but I go through probably 5 or 6 of these a year, give or take. And either lose them, break them, all that kind. Not these ones. I haven't actually broken any of these Makita ones yet, but I've lost a few, obviously. So, and then the second one down, you guys can see, got the couple Makita kits. Very nice so far. Not only do I like the performance of them, but they actually, they just look good too. It helps out. But again, you got all your, T30s, T27s, 25s, all that good stuff. They're pretty good. And then you also have the compact extension right here, which I like actually. I use it a couple times. Here also you're gonna have a couple kits. Your Titan. It's got pretty much everything you're gonna need. I've actually had this in my in my Vito bag for a while. It saved my butt a couple times for sure. I can't go wrong with that. I'm not gonna go too deep into that one, but get yourself one of these all-inclusive kits. They also have the there's a bunch of them here you'll hardly ever use, but if you actually come across it, then you're actually gonna need it. It's there for you. And then I've got a couple other bit sets just like that. This is the Klein one. Had this one forever. Kind of a little bit rusted up just because of the humidity in the summer, I want to say, but yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. Obviously you got your diamond bits, 1/4 inch hex from Milwaukee. These are expensive, but when you need them, you need them. Drill them through tile. Glass is what if you're drilling through mirrors, hanging light fixtures, they are well worth their weight in gold or diamond, depending, no pun intended. That's basically it. Having these as well, basically, yeah, router bits are up here as well if I need them. And then you got your drill bits. Now these are just my regular drill bits that go into a regular hammer drill, and hex, 1/4 inch hex, because I have an SDS, and obviously I have a whole hog. Those are below. Those aren't included in this little video. But you got extensions. You got everything. You got your Diablos going up to 1.25 inches. This is not really organized. This is how it is, you guys. I have, I can find what I need to if I need to. It's all here. It's just I gotta find it. I gotta organize a little bit, but it's not really worth my time very much because I can find what I need here. It's just what you need, and there's not much else really to say, right? You just need drill bits. These small ones, if you need a small one, a bit, 3/8 is not going to do, right? So, we got another 1/2 inch, or this is not a 1/2 inch. This is another diamond bit. Was it a 1 1/4? I want to, we'll see, 2 inch maybe, but that's going to go up top there. But that's all I got as far as bits, you guys. That's how I run it. Anybody, my employee or any of my other subcontractors can come in here, grab them what they need. They run it a little bit, and if we lose them, we lose them. If we've got them, just try to keep as best organization as possible. But that's the way I run it. And also, stay away. I know there's longer nut drivers. I'm going to say there are ones that are probably 2.5, 3 inches. Those you'll find cheap, just because I think they're cheaper to manufacture. You're always going to want your nut drivers as close to the gun as well, because you don't want to compact the actual fastener and have it tip over, and you're trying to get into a piece of metal or drywall, and then there you are making extra holes in your drywall because your gun slipped, right? So I think that's all I got for you guys on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Driver bits, drill bits, you got to have them. I go through so many of them. I think probably $300 to $500 a year in this kind of stuff, but it's all worked into the estimates. You got to have consumable materials, and that's just the way it goes. I mean, 1/4 inch hex is the way to go. These are my 2 favorite ones. You know, the 3rd gen Milwaukee, and then obviously the second. This is M12 Surge. You guys get yourself one. These Milwaukee make great impacts. All right, guys, like and subscribe. I will see you on the next video. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of how I run my bits and how I have them organized and what you do different.